The build show is on the road today. I'm in Lawrence, Kansas, the home of Prosoco products. Now, you've seen me use this in several videos in the past. This is a sausage tube of Prosoco's R-Guard. Over the years, I've really liked moving towards these much more bomber products like this, the fluid applied products, and Prosoco makes some incredible ones. Now, at their lab today, I wanted to show you a quick demonstration. I've actually got Sean with me, who's a master at using these products. And Sean and I have been on video before. In fact, Sean was in Austin maybe a year or two ago with a killer video where we showed all the products from Prosoco and how to waterproof a house start to finish, from foundation to the top of the framing. Check out that video. I'll put a link in the description below. But Sean today is going to show us how we could actually use Fast Flash to waterproof a very sensitive material like this. Now, this is just a standard cardboard box, as if Amazon just dropped it off to us today. You can see we've got holes in the corners, there's light showing through, nothing special here. And how is this interesting? A cardboard box is really not that different from a house, right? Cardboard's made from trees, it's just broken down trees rather than solid 2x4s. If I were to stick this box out in the weather, how long would it hold its structure? Not very long. The moment it got wet, it would start breaking down, right? But we're going to show you today how these fluid applied products could waterproof this box so much that I could even dump gallons of water and fill this thing up and it would still stay waterproof. So Sean, show us how we're actually going to do this. Nice work, Sean. 5 minutes later, and we've got a box that has been fully waterproof. Now, this Fast Flash, you notice Sean ran a bead and used two different tools. He used a chip brush and he used a scraper, and basically this entire box now has Fast Flash on the inside. It's still wet. You can see here, it's not dried, it's not cured. This is still wet straight from there. Let's see how well the waterproofing works. Sean, will you do me the honors of giving me a little bucket drop right here? Got it. We're going to test your muscles as well. We got a 5-gallon bucket. He's going to pour it straight in and let's see what happens. I'm going to grab your flashlight, Sean. We're going to look for some leaks. The camera angle can see this side right here. Remember, we saw light coming through this corner and light coming through this corner. As I said, it's still wet. It is not cured, but so far we're holding water well. We're maybe 4 or 5 inches up in this tank, and I don't see any wet cardboard anywhere. Look at that. That's crazy. I've got maybe 6 inches, 7 inches of water on this box. I don't see anything coming through. Now, what is it about fluid applieds that I like? Now, I'm using that generic term, and we used Fast Flash, but they have several products that all have the same chemistry. They really just have some different viscosities and some different applications. But in this case, you've got this Fast Flash being used and immediately it's waterproof. Now, why is that? It's because this is a moisture cured product, meaning this product actually cures by taking the moisture out of the substrate and out of the air to cure. We're not cured now, we're still wet, and it's going to cure over the next day or so, but it's totally waterproof in the meantime. You've got no water coming through that box. It's totally waterproof. The other thing that I really like about this, and the reason why I got interested in it years ago, is that it's going to bond dissimilar materials. Now, the genesis of this product originally was developed many decades ago in Japan as a windshield adhesive. It had to glue dissimilar materials onto a car. It had to be able to go down the highway at highway speeds and be airtight and be waterproof and be able to bond glass and metal and plastic and all those parts on a car. What an incredible product to use on houses. And one of the very first things I used this Fast Flash for was air sealing the joint between foundations and framing. I've used lots of peel and sticks over the years, and I always had to prime them. I always had to have pristine, dry conditions to apply them. I always had to roll them afterwards to make sure the adhesive stuck. And I'd still, with that, in that joint in particular, between the foundation and the framing, I'd come back, and it looked great the day I installed it, and a week or two later I'd see that it was flapped up and it wasn't truly air sealing anymore. With this product, it's sticking, it's bonding all those materials. I don't need to worry about primer. In fact, a little wet on the substrate probably helps it rather than hurts it. Pretty incredible. Now guys, stay tuned for a future video. This giant wall behind me that you see those windows installed in is part of an environmental testing chamber these guys use for some dramatic testing. So stay tuned for the next build show. If you're not currently a subscriber, hit that subscribe button below. We've got new content every Tuesday and every Friday. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Otherwise, we'll see you next time on the Build Show.